Good evening, my dear students. How are you today? Our lesson today is lesson 16-2, which is called classified triangle. Today we are going to classify the type of any triangle. Let's start with our rule or types of the triangle we have. Here's the first one. We have an equilateral triangle. Again, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle has three sides the same length. All of its sides are equal in length. If this side is 4, so also this side is 4, and also this side is 4. Equilateral triangle. 4 sides are equal in length. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle had at least 2 sides are the same length. We have 2 sides equal in length. So the triangle is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. The third one, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle has no sides the same length. All sides are different. If this side is 4, this side will be 5. This side will be, for example, 3. The 3 sides are different, so it's called scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. So triangle can be classified by the line segments that make their sides. The first type, according to sides. Equilateral triangle, all sides are equal in length. Isosceles triangle, 2 sides are equal in length. Scalene triangle, 3 sides are different. The next type, which is according to the angles. Triangle can be classified by their angles. Right triangle has one right angle. Right triangle has one right angle. Right angle, square corner like that. Right triangle. Acute triangle. Acute triangle. Acute triangle has 3 acute angles. Acute angles, it's a measure less than 90 degrees. Acute angles, it's a measure less than 90 degrees. Less than the right angle. And the right angle 90 degrees. The last one is obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle. And one angle has a measure greater than right angle. The obtuse angle is greater than the right angle. So again, right triangle has one right angle. Square corner like that. Acute triangle has 3 acute angles. The 3 angles are smaller than the right angle. Obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle, and the obtuse angle is more than the right angle, more than 90. Let's start our exercise to understand this part well. Here, classify each triangle by sides and also by angles. In this triangle, we have 2 sides equal in length because we have the same dashes. So you have 2 sides equal in length. So it will be isosceles triangle. It will be isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Because we have 2 sides equal in length. What about here? We don't have a square corner, so it cannot be right. And we don't have more than right. So it will be acute triangle because the 3 angles smaller than 90, less than right angles. The next one, in this triangle we have 3 sides equals. Three sides equal, so it's called equilateral. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral. Equilateral triangle. What about the other type according to the angles? Here we don't have a square corner and we don't have angle more than right or more than 90. So it's also acute triangle. Acute triangle. The next one, number 5. Here, let's start according to sides. Here we don't have any sides are equal. We don't have any sides are equal, so it will be scalene triangle because we have not any sides are equal. The other one here we have a square corner. Square corner means right triangle. Right triangle here. In this triangle, we don't have any sides are equal. So also it will be scalene triangle. Here we don't have a square corner, so it cannot be right. Here we have an angle more than 90. This angle is more than the right. This angle, this one, is more than the right, so it will be obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle because this angle is more than the right. This angle is more than the right, so it will be obtuse triangle. Number 1, Sally classified a triangle as an obtuse. Acute triangle. Is this possible? Classification, explain. Yes, it's possible because the obtuse triangle has two acute angles. The obtuse triangle has two acute angles, and also the right triangle has two acute angles. So triangle obtuse has two acute angles, but I cannot say that the triangle is obtuse and acute in the same time. No, you have to classify it by one name. So the triangle, it will be obtuse, not acute. So I cannot. So this classification is wrong. This classification is wrong. No, it is not possible because I need classifying the triangle according to angle. You have to say that the triangle is obtuse or acute. No, but we can't say that a triangle obtuse and acute is the same time. Number 2, can a triangle have more than one right angle? If so, draw an example. No, no triangle can have more than one right angle. The triangle has only one right angle and the other two angles will be acute. No, only one right angle and two acute angles. So it cannot be. The next exercise. Classify each triangle by its sides and also its angles. Let's start. Here we have the first one according to side. We don't have any sides are equal. We don't have dashes here. So it will be scalene triangle. What about according to angles? We have a square corner, so it will be Right, scalene, right, yes. The next one, number 8. We don't have any sides are equal, so it will be scalene. What about the other type? According to angle, this angle is more than the right. This angle is more than the right, so it will be obtuse. Obtuse. Here we have two sides equal. We have two dashes, so it will be isosceles. Isosceles. What about the other? Isosceles. What about the other type according to angles? Here we have a square corner, so it will be right. Right. The next one, here we have two sides are equals. Here two dashes, so it will be isosceles also. What about the other type? The other type here we don't have a square corner, so it cannot be right. We don't have more than right, so it will be acute. Acute. Here we have three sides are equal in length. Three sides here, the same length, so it will be equilateral. What about the other type? Equilateral. Here we don't have a square corner, we don't have an angle more than right, so it will be acute triangle. Acute triangle. Acute triangle. Here in this example we have two sides equal in length, so it will be isosceles. Yes, isosceles. What about the other type? This angle, this one is more than the right, so it will be obtuse. Obtuse, because this angle, this one, is more than the right. Let's move to the other exercise. Here, number 13. Here we have two sides equal in length, so it will be isosceles. What about the other type? The other type here, we have a square corner, so it will be right. Isosceles and right. Here, in this shape, we don't have any sides are equal, so it will be scalene. Scalene, no problem. What about the other side? The other type? The other type here, we have a square corner because this flag has a square corner, so it will be right. Scalene and right. The next one, number 15. Here we have two sides equal in length, so it will be isosceles. Isosceles, because we have two sides equal. What about the other type? We don't have square corner and we don't have angle more than right, so it will be acute. Acute. Now we finished our lesson. I hope you understood this lesson well. Don't forget your online assignment. Have a nice day. Thank you.